Welcome to Robin Hood Shaving Artisans. Today the star of the program is going to be a soap, a real soap this time, called Lather&Wood. And I've seen this several times on the internet, and I just never, I always wanted to buy it, so finally I purchased it. Let's see what it looks like. It comes in a tin can. It's got a real nice smell to it. It's not overbearing, not overpowering. It smells like leather and wood. Whatever that smells like. I don't know. We'll see what happens, how it smells when I put it on. So I've got that. Here it is right here, gentlemen. That's what it is. No, it's here. I'll put it the right side up. There you go. That's what I'm going to use today. Razor I'm going to use is going to be the Edwin Jagger DE89KN. The KN means it's a little bit different handle. I upgraded to the KN version. It's a three-piece razor, and it looks like this. I've used this before. This is actually my second razor I think I've ever had. Looks like that. The first one I had, I bought out of a drugstore, and it was okay, and I gave that one away. The blade I'm going to use is going to be, guess what, the feather. And I've used it one time, hence the one dot. It's a feather blade from Japan. And I've never used this combination of razor and razor blade, so we're going to see how this does. I still have some wounds on my face from that last shave, which, I don't know, you go back and take a look at it. Every time I talk about it, it makes me upset. So anyway, on this razor, there's a little bit of overhang, but you know what, I have to put it together correctly because I forgot to put the base plate on. Duh. Okay. See, I've been talking about that stupid stuff I was shaving with, and it kind of threw me off subject here. Okay, here we go. That sounds better. Just like that. And there's a little overhang to start this again, so you got to be a little bit careful. At least you can grab the razor and the blade at the same time. All right. Let's see what else. The brush I'm going to use is, the first brush I ever got was the Omega boar brush, and I've had it soaking in the water for maybe 10 minutes. And we'll put some hot water in here again. And I'm going to mix that lather right in that bowl. See how that does. I have no idea, so let's give it a shot here. Let's wash my face first. I've had, I think it's been 2, maybe 3 days since I shaved the last time. I'm not going to use any pre-shave. I do use this big ass brick of soap here. I'll put the link down below because it's really nice and slippery. All right. By the way, I have another quiz today. I will move one article just ever so slightly in this room, and it'll probably be done maybe 30 seconds, 20 seconds or 30 seconds before the end of this particular great movie. So, all right, let's see how this does here. See if you guys can pick it up. All right. I sure hope this lather's better than the other stuff. Wow. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here. This is like a rock. You know, sometimes when you buy this off of Amazon, you got to really check the reviews, and I did not look at the reviews. Oh, you know why it's not lathering? I'll tell you why. There's paper. As you can see, today is going good so far. All right, let's give it another shot. That's better. I was wondering, what's the matter with the soap? But the paper was so thin to protect it. Well, you don't have to mix it very hard. I might just take this and put it on my face to see how we do. I got a lot of water in this too. That's all right. Jeez, I look like I've been shot with a lather gun. Oh well, it'll probably be worse. I'm gonna do this again. I drained most. I thought I drained most of the water out of the brush. If this video is started like this, I wonder what it's gonna wind up like. We'll find out. All right. Now it's coming up. Got a nice pleasant smell to it. I guess you could call it, I think that, you know, people say, oh, it's got the barbershop smell. What does that mean? But I have some other lathers, soaps, that come something similar to this, maybe in a plastic container. But they say on the lid, on the description, that it's got a barbershop smell, which I have no idea what that is. It's not like cinnamon or vanilla or chocolate. But I guess this soap would be comparable to one of those other ones that have the label on it that says barbershop smell. So you can take it from there. Alright, so far so good. Snowed a little bit today. Had to go out and shovel snow. Went shopping for some food. I've been eating a lot of lamb lately. What did I forget? Oh well. Alright, let's give this a shot and see how we do. First pass. Oh, let me put some real hot water in here in the first bowl, and then we're going to soak the other one in there. Alright. Alright. Let's see how this feather blade does in this Edwin Jagger razor. Can you hear the clock ticking? Now that you heard it, now I brought attention to it, I'm going to have to move it. That there. Let's put it over here, see if we can hide it. There we go. I usually hear that after I get done editing the video and I'm reviewing them, and it's too late to take it away. It's definitely a close shave. That's the hair I pulled off from there, or that piece of thread. First impressions, I can definitely feel the blade. And I just sliced this open from what I did the other day. All right. Definitely can feel the blade. For you new shavers out there, you got to be real careful. Take it real easy when you're using a feather. Regardless of the razor that you use on, I can feel that it's a very, very aggressive razor. All right, let's see. I'm gonna put some more soap on. I mean, it was a close shave, but the first one. But I'll tell you, I'd like to see it a little bit more slippery. Let's see how we do on this one. I don't want to prejudge it. Next time what I use this, I'm going to bloom it. Add a little hot water and let it sit for a few minutes. Soften up the soap. I love this brush. This is my go-to brush. I actually like it. I have a couple Badger brushes and I actually like it better than that. Synthetic brushes are super, and they're inexpensive. And you don't have to be synthetic ones, which this is not. This is a boar brush. You don't have to be as careful with synthetic brushes about maintenance and care as you do a Badger or a boar or a horsehair brush. All right, let's see how we do on this one. Okay, we're gonna go sideways on this. Interesting how you have to contort your face to get it to be smooth. Especially when you have a lot of wrinkles. Let's do this. Rinse it first. It's like, what time is it? I just moved my clock. It's about 20 minutes to 5 in the afternoon. That's why you don't see as much light in my bathroom. By the way, this razor is an excellent razor to start with. If you're just beginning to shave, wet shave. This or the Merkur 34C. All right, this one last pass of the upstroke. All right. Oh, put a little more soap in this again, just because I can. That's enough. Impressions of the soap? I don't know. It does a job. It lathers. Let's say out of 4 to 10, out of a scale of 10. Oh, the lather, I would say it'd be about maybe a 4 out of 10 or a 5 out of 10. It's not very heavy. Again, I might be prejudging it too. I think that might depend on the brush you're using, maybe the water, but I don't think I'm too far off. Does it do a halfway decent job? Yeah. I'd say it's an average soap. I don't even remember what I paid for it, but if it was like $20, I don't think it's, I think you get a lot better soaps, a lot less expensive. All right, that's that. This will be the upstroke. Good audible quality. It's a thick soap. It's almost like, you know when you use a cream? Oh, you gotta take the extra time to wash it out of the... I'll show you the next pass here. You have to take a little extra time to get it out of the grooves of the razor. Even though you put water on it, it kind of stays there. You gotta run it for a couple seconds. That's what this is. See that like that? Right there. In the top. So I'll do a little bit, then I'll come back and see it's still there, so I gotta do it again. It's not the slickest of soap either. Slickest of soaps either. I'll get it right. When I'm shaving around the chin, it's hard to talk. I'm trying not to open up that sore right there again. I'm gonna do one more pass, just for the heck of it. Let me wash my face. I don't think I washed it last time. Okay. Now I can feel a little area in here and down in here I gotta clean up. I'm trying to speed this along. I don't want to keep you guys here forever. And gals. And now I have a lady that signed into as a subscriber. Welcome. It goes on smooth, but it doesn't, the lather doesn't kick up like some of our other soaps. Oh, like what? Like Arco, Palmolive, they lather real nicely. All right. Let's do this. There we go. A little better since I washed the face. I don't know. Seems like I have to go over it quite a few times just to get this off. Every last whisker. All right. I don't want to overshave it. Okay. Let's put some cold water on here to see how it turned out. Hope you guys have had some good shaves. If you ever use this Lather&Wood shaving cream, let me know what you think of it down below. Well, let's put a little styptic pencil on that. Seems like I'm using a lot more lately. This opened up from what I did the other day. I told you that already. All right. I'm going to use Witch Hazel Lavender by Thayer's. Good old standby. I never go wrong with this. Oh, it smells nice. This actually has more of a scent to it than the soap. All right. Let that dry a little bit. Then I'm going to use Fine Platinum. This cologne. This is really a #1 cologne. classic aftershave. Maybe it's just aftershave instead of cologne, but it's platinum, but it's really got a nice smell to it. No alcohol, it doesn't burn. Oh wow, is that nice? Alright, and then the last thing I'm going to use to put the moisture back in is Urban Cowboy's Dusk Aftershave Balm Moisturizer. I've used this before. This is one of my many favorites. Some of them I like and some I don't. And the top broke on me, but that was my fault. We just put a little bit in. You don't need too much. Okay, snap that back together, upside down, there you go. Oh, is that nice? Alright, let's see now. Let me go over what I just used. And during this shave, going from back to front, I used the Urban Cowboy's Dusk Aftershave Balm. Really nice stuff. Also used one of my more favorite ones, the Fine Platinum Aftershave Lotion. Got a great smell to it. Scent. And the witch hazel I used the lavender. I did use this is the second use of this feather blade I used. The razor that I put the blade in was the Edwin Jagger KN. Edwin Jagger KN 89. No, DE89KN. That's DE89KN. I'll get it right. Really a nice razor. Perfect if you're just learning how to shave. It's very mild mid-aggression razor. The soap I used was the Lather&Wood. I'll talk about that in a second. The brush was the Omega. This is the boar brush. Omega. It's one of my first brushes I ever owned. Really a nice brush. My go-to brush. But let's go back to this a minute. The scent I'd say was about a 3 or 4. It was not strongly scented like other soaps. The slipperiness was like a 4 out of a 10. It wasn't super slippery. The one thing I did not like about it is it was act like a bad cream soap that would gunk up your razor. It took extra length of time to wash it out every time you put it under the faucet. So you got the smell. So I got the smell down. The slipperiness. Bottom line on it, did it do a good job? Yeah. It shaved close. I feel it's very neutral, very average or slightly below average as far as soaps go. And that's my personal opinion. Let me know what you think of this if you used it before. Alright, there has been one change made in my shaving den here. So I'm going to see if you guys pick it up, being the good detectives that you are. And I'll have a couple other videos talking about some other soaps and maybe razor blades. One will be up here, the other one down there. I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. My fish loves you because every time you subscribe, it's a penny or two for food. He's getting bigger. He already started out about like that big, and now he's huge. I had to buy a bigger tank, and I put a picture of him at the end of the video. So thanks a lot for stopping in. I hope you have some great shaves, and we'll see you in the next shave. Bye bye.